The brain is rather small, just over 1 kilogram in weight. And yet it contains so much information, so much different things going on there, that we keep learning about them and we cannot solve it. So there are many issues that have been solved. Now we know how to treat sick people better than we did before. And this is an attribute of science and of neuroscience and of neuropharmacology and of clinical pharmacology. And all these things have been developed over the years. But there is one thing that we have not been able to answer, that we have not been able to really approach seriously. And this is the issue of the mind. Because we know that the mind is formed in the brain. And we know in principle how the brain works. But we don't understand how the brain produces the mind. The brain, of course, works on physical principles or chemical principles. So everything is scientific. So every process there can be explained, at least in theory, can be explained using scientific methods. And yet the mind is completely different from that. The mind is separate. The mind does not obey the law of gravity or any electrical laws, and still is produced in the brain. And we love, and we enjoy, and we do these things, and we prefer to do other things. And all these things are not really reflected in our understanding on how it works. Now with modern imaging, we can see where things take place. But these are only relationships. These are correlations. These are not explanations of what is going on. So all these new things are still mysterious to us. Not only are they mysterious. We know what we know what we don't know. We don't know many things that we don't know about at all. And this is one of those things that we don't even know how to ask the questions of how does the brain produces the mind. And this is for me an amazing question, and I think about it, I read about it, and I don't know whether this is, in principle, really solvable.